I've got a bunch out of here. There's some rust repair. I'll do all the rest after. Some here, some here. I also have to now pull the hinge backing plate out of there. You can see the 3 holes in there, and there's a backing plate in there. But I've kept most of what I need here. Alright, so last episode I made this tool, and you can see in there it's got a groove here and a sharp here. And so you take this, the groove side goes in here, and you squeeze it, and that actually separates, as you can probably see what it's doing in here, because right now this is folded over onto what's left of the layer that held the 2 pieces together. Some of this is pretty rotten already here. We're going to be building new, but I want to save as much as possible. There'll be some spot welds I got to drill out too, but we'll conquer that when we get up to them. They're kind of hiding behind all the weather strip glue. Right there, it's starting to get crusty. Okay, we'll do what we can with it. See here, we're not gonna have much left of this spot, but that's okay. It's all part of the restoration. So you can see in here now, it's a nice and lifted and minimal damage to the panel, I would say. Like, it's very workable. When I hammer and dolly this, it'll all come back. Wherever it's rusted, it kind of bent a little easier. A little bit of time lapse and then a little bit of how long it actually takes. I'm using this kind of disc here. It's got a bit of a flap to it, and I'm just grinding the edge off because that separates the bottom layer from the top layer that wraps around the inner structure. If you look at it, this is actually loose here. You get the grinder in there already. So I think this whole top is loose. We've drilled out the spot welds. So I'm going to do a rough cut here, short of the potential right here on the tape, and that should take this whole top layer off. So let's do that. Now I'm going to save this, as I've been doing with all of them, because I know this profile is good here, and some of these parts, like this one, it's rusty. So I can literally take this out of here and put it onto there, and we'll have our new piece. But first we got to get everything fit up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just cut the round off of here to about this point. From this point I'll take some measurements to match that side, and that way this piece can get close to slipping in. We just want to get it close to this point. Here's our preliminary cuts. We'll grab this piece. So you can see where it kind of needs to lay. Just a quick look here. And then it comes out. We will finesse these a little bit yet. But this is rough, so that I got this turn down off so that I can now slide this in and have this butt up against there. Alright, so I think we're gonna close to hitting as it's gonna be without the final trim on the back. So that's pretty close there. It won't lay flush until I flush trim the back. So let's flip this over. So I've done an initial cutting of the red to make sure that I've got enough metal out of here. And the next step will be I'll cut through the black metallic stuff. And then we'll have to figure this guy out here. Alright, I'm pretty excited. I'm looking at something I'm happy is pretty much ready to clean up rust, do patches, but everything is fit. And it fits very well. Let's take a look at it. Alright, check it out. It is exactly what I hoped it would be. So there's going to be some welding happening after the rust repair, but these all line up very nice. I've made little plates here. They keep alignment. This is not going to stay there, but these will stay in a sense. What I'll do is I'll drill plug weld holes in this panels, and then I'll screw this in from the back side if it allows me to. Gives more strength to this, and I have the same thing on the back side of this panel. So yeah, right on, right on. And here is the back of the door. You can see there's little hinge pockets or whatever you want to call it now on both sides. And you can see this has got to get welded in. Here's some more of those brackets. We won't bother with any on the corners here because there's no room for it. I'm pretty happy about this. And we'll have rust to do on the bottom, but that'll come in another episode.